how's it going? Auntie, come over here and scoot over. Get in this camera.
I mean,
we all in it.
Yeah,
all
we
right,
in it.
listen. Hi, y'all. Hey! What's going on, Uncle and Auntie? Look, chasing our history. Absolutely. Good to see you guys. Welcome to Story Time.
Story time. Story time.
Oh, that feels good. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Listen, I'm Bonnie. If you're new, how you doing? How your mama doing? How you doing? Good to see you. If you do not know who this is Auntie Shelly on the beat. But listen, I still do it for myself. Listen, it doesn't matter if it gets old to you. It's new to me and my spirit every time. It quenches something in there. I'm not sure what, but it's something that do for me.
Praise.
There you go. We got a something. So listen, now that we introduced, and as you guys know, we have a whole team behind us. Auntie Shani, she's here as well. She breaks down words that I cannot pronounce because sometimes I read what's not on the book, but she comes for it and she puts it on the live chat. So we thank our Father for Auntie Shani on the beat. And just everyone. All right. So this is Thursday. We're going to go into our commandments because it is so good to just ponder on that thing and really meditate on that. And when it's being read constantly,
constant reminder,
you're aware of your actions and what you're showing. Okay. Yes. Who you showing? Because we don't want to see nobody crazy. We want to see Elohim. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the Exodus, I don't know about y'all, but I didn't know where this can be found until I started this. But the 10 Commandments can be found Exodus 20 because it ain't preached in churches. Anywho, chapter 2, verse 2. Okay. I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous owl, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. You shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain, which we're seeing a whole picture of that. Remember the day of the Sabbath to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house. You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is of your neighbors.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Which we could take that.
Go right in.
Slide on into this.
Listen.
If you want to know the penalty.
Absolutely. I'm doing those things, okay?
For breaking those commandments.
That's it.
Read the Apocalypse of Peter, what we're into right now, where it tells you details.
Of the consequences.
It has been giving us detail of the consequences.
Absolutely.
You do this, this happens. You do this, this happens.
And it's so crazy because, like, I was telling Auntie Shelly on the beat here last night after when we were done with story time that this is a trick because in church, you always knew, like, of course, you do something bad, you're going to hell. Okay. There's plenty of times I send people to hell, oh, he going to hell. She going to hell. Right? But this right here, the Apocalypse of Peter actually tells you the person that disrespects the elders, there's a different punishment for that group of people. The people that disrespect, don't honor their father or their mothers. There's a different punishment for that group of people. it's not just you're going to hell. Like this is like different things, you know?
Yes. False prophets, different kind of punishment.
A whole different
like if you use your tongue to deceive, you get hung by your tongue.
Right. Listen, and if you're a woman trying to lure men towards you, listen.
Yeah. It was crazy punishment. It's like the one you get thrown up against the pole and you just get impaled
over and over
and over. Roll down the hill, scared into the fire, pop right back up,
and do it again.
Back down.
That's insanity. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got time for that. Brother Morgan, so glad to see you. He says, glad to see y'all was on time. What? By the way, shalom, ladies. Let's see if he gonna make it on that prayer call tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and while I'm thinking about it, Brother Abram decided to drop a few gems on us last night after we got off. We like, you could have raised your hand. One of them was about when we learned about the wreaths that we're gonna have. Our crowns of glory are really like a wreath.
Yes.
And he said that would make sense because the Mashiach got a crown of thorns.
Yes.
Which is the exact opposite. He got the thorns, we get the wreath.
Yes, that is so true.
That was a really good one. It was.
But then he said another one too. He was dropping things.
Yeah, he was dropping them. It was like, dude,
about the bomb, the water being.
Oh, the water, because we couldn't understand how is water on fire.
Yeah, how the ox ain't going to be able to till the land when.
Yeah, because there's going to be no water because it's going to be so hot. It's gonna, you know how if you've ever boiled water, you can boil the water out of a pot.
Absolutely.
If you leave it on, there's no water left.
Oh yeah.
So that water is going to be so hot, then there's not going to be any water.
It takes Abram to explain it.
Yes, because you always have to think there's a whole marine kingdom under there that needs to, coming out.
He said underneath there, you know, he said it. It's right there in the Ten Commandments. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna go into this. It's so much to recap, but basically what we were talking about was pretty much what we were recapping. Yeah. So I'm gonna start. If you have the book, we are in the book of Ha'avot. Sounded good every time I say it. And we purchased this book on ssstttteeeennnnnnnn. You can't get this book on ssstttteeennnnnn.com, okay? But .net. Go into other books. This is one of the books that's in the tab of the other books. And this will be the first book, okay? So we are on page 404, and I'm going to start at chapter 13, okay? Oh, and this is about the Moses and... All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was dope. All right, chapter 13. And Moses also the great, the friend of El Elyon, shall come, clad in flesh, and the great Abraham himself shall come, and Isaac and Jacob, and Joshua, Daniel. I can't say their Hebrew names, y'all. Elijah, Habakkuk, and Jonah. And they whom the Hebrews slew, and all the Hebrews that were with Jeremiah shall be judged at the judgment seat. And he shall destroy them, that they may receive a due reward and expiate, right, all that they did in their mortal life. And then shall all men pass through a blazing river, an unquenchable flame, and the righteous shall be saved whole, all of them. But the wicked shall perish therein to all ages, even as many as wrought evil aforetime, and committed murders, and all that were previously through thereto, liars, thieves, deceivers, cruel destroyers of houses, gluttons, marriers by stealth, shedders of evil rumors, sorely insolent, lawless, idolaters, and all that forsook the great immortal Elohim, and became blasphemers and harmers of the holy, breakers of belief, and destroyers of righteous men. And all that look with guileful and shameless doubtful double faces, and judge unjustly, dealing perversely, obeying false rumors, who are more deadly than leopards and wolves. Wow. And very evil, and all that are high-minded and usurers, that heap up in their houses usury out of the usury. That's what it says. And injure orphans and widows continually. This is crazy because I'm talking about verse 3. Because in the other set of commandments, being double-minded, double-tongued, and double-faced,
Yeah.
that's against the commandments.
Yes. Yes. And right now it sounds like, at least right here, he's talking about, remember, these are Hebrews that went against Hebrews.
Yes.
That's why just because you say you Hebrew, you ain't getting no automatic in.
No.
If you've been, like, you think of our gatekeepers.
Right.
All these people that are really against us, but they're really supposed to be for us. Yeah. So he's saying those Hebrews that did the wrong thing to their Hebrew brothers and sisters, y'all gonna get it. Don't think you getting in because you Hebrew.
Hebrew should never be the finish line anyway. That's just one aspect of it. And it's not even a
really
big
be
aspect.
under covenant. And then when he's talking about the usury and all that, because we're not supposed to charge each other interest.
Wow. And there's another group that does that. Is that the Islamic group? They don't charge
the
each
Jewish
other.
People.
Jewish
Yeah. I don't know what they do.
I think
they
the
probably
Islamic
don't.
Group does that, and the Jewish people do that as well. They don't charge each other interest.
They charge it for us.
Absolutely.
They're the ones that own all the banks and all that, and they charge us more.
Absolutely.
But you claim you Hebrew too.
Absolutely.
To get rid of all that interest you put on all of our accounts. If you Hebrew too.
Listen, when I worked in a car business, I kid you not, I tell a story all the time because I was blown away, okay? Like it was a white guy and it was a black guy. Black guy had bad credit. The white guy had bad credit. You know who walked out with a car? A brand new car and quit 2 days later? Japheth's son. You better know it.
Yep.
And you know who got the highest interest? The black guy. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. They give us high interest because we're unlearned. We go into there we just look at the cars.
Yeah. And we don't really know the game.
We don't know the game.
That's why he got all of them. Look at all those people he listed.
Yes. This is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
The injured orphans and widows continually.
And
they that
yep. And they that give alms of unjust gain to the widows and orphans, and they that when they give alms of their own toil, reproach them, and they that have forsaken their parents in their old age and not repaid them at all, nor recompense them for their nurture, yea, and they that have disobeyed and spoken hard words against their parents, they also that have received pledge and denied them, and servants that have turned against their masters. That is crazy. So these people, he's talking about those that, when I get older, you on your own.
Yeah. Yeah. Here goes some money. Do what you want with it. Mom, pops, I got my own life to live. Bye. You're going to get it. You can't just do anything you want to do.
He take that obey your parents.
Seriously.
My God, today. And this stuff, I'm telling you, we will have healthier relationships if this was brought up in church.
Yes.
There's no way.
There'd be less disrespect.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, because you're aware of it.
But they don't want to tell us that for
Absolutely.
some reason.
It's a way that we keep cursing ourselves. Let me see. Wow. Denied them and servants that have turned against their masters. And again, they which have defiled their flesh in lasciviousness and have loosed the girdle of virginity in secret union. And they that make the child in the womb miscarry. And that cast out their offspring against right. Sorcerers also and sorceress will with these shall the wrath of the heavenly and immortal Elohim bring near to the pillar, all round about which the untiring river of fire shall flow.
Yeah, remember that pillar was the one with them impaled.
Yeah. And it said they that carry. So if you're the reason, it's not the person that miscarried, it's the person that made you miscarry. That's so crazy.
And that's
everybody have an action. Like every action have a consequence. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Nothing is getting off. Like you're not getting over nothing.
Right.
You got this thing figured out.
Yeah, that also includes like abortion when we're talking about that.
Yeah.
First of all, you're supposed to be a virgin till you get married.
Yeah.
So we saw that there was a penalty for that.
Right.
But it's a penalty for all that.
For everything.
It's gonna start with the people before the flood. Nobody's getting away with nothing, because all this stuff was here before the flood,
and all the stuff was happening before. Because that was something that I just learned too in the book of Joshua.
They was having abortions and
they were
having
people
different wives. One wife was for the baby, and one wife was to be sterile. She would drink a potion,
but not like when she knew, right? She didn't know that she was drinking it.
No, she knew. She knew she was the wife that was for the beauty. She took the potion by herself.
That's so crazy.
So she could keep her shape. And then the husband so now he has two wives, and he's really only supposed to have one. So one he was made to have the babies, and one was made was the trophy wife. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Wow, y'all, this is crazy. And all of them, verse 4, and all of them shall the undying angels of the immortal everlasting Elohim chastise terribly with flaming scourges, and shall bind them fast from above in fiery chains, bonds unbreakable. So there's no way you get out.
And your chains are metal and heat. Oh, that's like.
I know. You ever wash clothes and bring them in the dryer and just let a zipper touch that skin?
Yeah. Like
and that's just a zipper.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I just think something chains times hot as that, and you change.
And you can't get out.
Can't get out. And you're going through all this torture.
Listen,
and you just,
I mean, just like straight off of just common sense, this ain't worth it.
No.
And then shall they cast them down in the darkness of night into a Hinnon among the beasts of Shaul. Many and frightful where is darkness without measure. You can't even
beasts. That's a bunch of animals. But
remember, it's so black, you don't even know what animal
it is, because remember the animals are going to be judged too.
Absolutely.
And whatever man you throw in there with them animals, the animal is going to blame mankind. Yeah, y'all messed it up in the first place.
They won't be wrong.
I never even would have thought of eating you had you not messed
that's
it
what
up.
That's what the beast told Eve, right? He was like, when she was like, "How dare you put your mouth on the image of Elohim?" Talking about her son Seth.
Yeah.
Was it Seth?
Yes.
Yeah, Seth.
Yes.
And then he said, "Well, where was this when you put your mouth on that fig tree?"
Yep.
Like I wouldn't even bid him.
You're right.
I wouldn't even bid him.
I'm in this state because of you.
Absolutely. You're the very reason.
Yep.
This is crazy. All right. Let me see.
That's called getting fried.
Right. Listen, I don't want to be fried. Okay. And unseasoned. And when they have dealt out many torments to all whose heart was evil, thereafter out of the great river shall a will of fire. Listen, is it not just...
This is over and over and over and over. Like, you're not gonna escape.
To the 1,000 power. Like, thereafter, out of the great river shall a will of fire encompass them, because they devise wicked works. And then shall they lament apart everyone from another in miserable fate, fathers and infant children, mothers and suckling weeping. Nor shall they be sated with tears, nor shall the voice of them that mourn piteously apart be heard. But they shall cry in torment, far under dark, and squillet to Terius, and in no holy place shall they abide and expiate threefold every evil deed that they have done, burning in a great flame, and shall gnash their teeth, all of them worn out with fierce thirst and hunger, and shall call death lovely, and it shall flee from them. For no more shall death nor night give them rest. And oftentimes shall they beseech in vain El Elyon, and then shall he openly turn away his face from them. That means he gonna look.
Well, who you calling? I don't know you. Look. I don't know you.
I'm not saying he's gonna roll his eyes at you,
but they're gonna be asking for death.
Yes, because remember they're doing this eternally, like for eternity.
Yes.
So they're gonna just kill me one time, sir. Let me be dead and gone.
Yeah.
And he's like, no.
No, absolutely not. You cannot.
Thank you,
Okay.
Auntie. She
Even
said
for valley.
gay Hinnom Hebrew for valley. So the valley.
So it must be like that was with the fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was somewhere.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, yeah.
In the nights of the valley among
darkness
the
of night. Oh yeah, that's where the beast's gonna be.
My yacht today.
So you gotta be with the beast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
In the dark. Don't see.
In the dark is just not dark. It ain't dark how we know.
Yeah.
Tartar. Oh, it's
that's what I thought. Yeah.
I didn't think that. Yeah. I just thought it was something bad.
Yeah, because I knew I heard that word before.
Tartarius
is hell.
It's hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and like
under the dark and hell. Wow.
Yeah, because remember, it was talking about death and hell have to give up.
Yes.
What's in it.
Yes.
And then you just gonna go to the lake of fire.
Oh,
you gonna acknowledge who he is, and then you gotta go now to your torment, your real,
for
your real punishment. Now you gotta go.
So that was like that was light. Like you gonna wish you had that one again.
Yeah, they said they gonna wish death because that's death.
Yeah, death is the end.
But that's hope. Now you eternally suffering.
Man, I just
grace and mercy.
Absolutely. Like
stay under covenant.
Absolutely. While the thing is being built.
While the tower is being built.
For he has granted the limit of 7 ages for the repentance to men that err, by the hand of a pure virgin. But the residue which have cared for justice and good deeds, yea, and holiness and righteous thoughts, shall angels bear up and carry through the flaming river to light and life without care. Where is the immortal path of Elohim Ha-Gadol, and 3 fountains of wine and honey and milk, and the earth common to all, not parted out with walls or fences, shall then bring forth of her own accord much fruit, and life and wealth shall be common and undistributed. It's just like the original intent. Yes. This is how it was supposed to be from the beginning.
Yes. How we're supposed to live.
How we're supposed to live.
I'm sitting here like, finally, some good news.
Right, because listen, I'm not saying his word is. It's
finally, man. We the righteous. We not.
Right. She said, I'm trying to be a part of that residue. Absolutely.
Yes.
For there shall be no poor man, nor rich, nor tyrant, nor slave, none great, nor small, any longer. No kings, no princes, but all men shall be together in common.
Yes.
That's what it should be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
But we're not going to get there until all of this.
Yeah. They have to all be punished.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finally be in that original intent. Where he originally meant it to be.
Wow. He's giving us what it looked like.
Yeah.
But the earth got to be purged.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fire.
And it, like we said, it just goes to show you who has the power.
Yes.
Who has the power? You've all seen how we went through this whole book.
Yes.
Of this apocalypse, punishments, everything. Not one of them was Hasatan in charge of. Not a near one, not a punishment, not a. He don't have a throne. He don't have a nothing. He got a punishment waiting on him.
On him, and he know. And see, he ain't slow. He know what's up.
He know it,
and that's why he's like. I mean, listen. I guess look your effort. I guess
he's trying to drag as many
exactly.
people
Like I'm not going down by myself.
Yeah. Some of them coming with me.
They coming with me. Your chosen. It's gonna be a slap in your face because I'm gonna take your chosen with me.
I'm taking some of your image with me.
But then it's really not his image. Yeah. Because he's the father of all lies. So if you're in deception, that's the image you're gonna show.
Yep.
Hasatan. So there's no win at all.
Yes. None.
All he can do, children of Israel, is give you suggestions, and all you can do is make a choice. Do you want to take it? Or do you want to, turn away from it?
Yes.
That's all he can do.
The more you turn away, the less power he has.
That's it. We give him power.
Yeah. Yeah. We give him power.
And clearly in this book, he has no power.
And that's the reason why they took a lot of this stuff from us, because the more we do it, the more power we give him.
Absolutely.
We give him portals into our bodies
Yes.
by doing those, by allowing him to come in and take over and do those things that Yah told us not to do.
No, y'all, this is good.
Don't do it. Close it up.
Oh, wow. She says, she broke down, said, where's the immortal path of Elohim Ha Gadol? And she says, that means Yahuwah's mature ones.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
And it says, because that's from verse 4. So that's why I want to break that down. So it says, but the residue which have care for justice and good deeds, yea, and holiness and righteous thoughts shall angels bear up and carry through the flaming river to light and life without care. Where is the immortal path of Elohim Ha Gadol, or Yahuwah's mature ones, and 3 fountains of wine and honey and milk, and the earth common to all, not parted out with walls, because that separates us, or fences, shall then bring forth of her own accord much fruit. Talking about the earth, and even in its nature and its feminine, the earth, because it's got to be the one to what I'm trying to see.
Bear fruit.
It's a word that I'm trying to think of, but yeah, it's basically bear fruit. It'll come to me whenever, or just not meant for me to say. Shall then bring forth her own accord much fruit, and life and wealth shall be common and undistributed. For there shall be no poor man, which it should be no poor man today, nor rich, nor tyrant, nor slave, because that's what got us thrown off.
Yes.
When we start putting these titles and leaning and going towards these
somebody's
titles,
greater than us, and
and I'm greater than you, and look at me. See, then you became your own image, and you start worshiping yourself. That's what got us into trouble.
And then you start chasing after money.
Absolutely, and that becomes your Yah.
Yes.
So he said none of that. He said we already seen what that got, and everybody gonna be on the same plane.
Yeah, because you chasing after what you want, and then you forget about your fellow man.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, you start stepping on them.
Absolutely, to get what you want. Yeah. He said, nope, we ain't doing that. Everybody's gonna be on the same level, and we just gonna have different functions.
Yep.
You might sing, you might draw. Yeah. But it's all for the Elohim.
Everybody got plenty of food to eat. Everybody access to the same thing. You want an apple, they go to Apple Tree.
Yes. Everybody got the same access.
Whatever. Yes. That's same access.
And no more shall any man say, night has come, nor the morrow, nor it was yesterday. He makes no more days. Wow. Nor of spring, nor winter, nor summer, nor autumn, neither marriage, nor death, nor selling, nor buying, nor set of sun, nor rising. For Elohim shall make one long day. Yeah.
Because why do we need that? We're there forever.
We're there forever.
What do we need all that for? We don't need all that.
And again, that takes our mind. So he's breaking down the carnality of our mind. Like, nah, listen, I'm taking you guys away from all of that. And we're going to do it the way I intended it to be.
Yes.
See, when you go, oh, it's night, then your mind is thinking something else. Or when you think, oh, yeah, I want to get married. He's like, no, it's none of that. Y'all all married to me.
Yes.
Y'all the bride.
Yes.
I'm the groom.
Yes. Yeah. And then when you think about it, like nighttime, that's when the evil love the night.
Yeah.
They love that nighttime.
Absolutely. Secrets is done at night. You know what I'm saying?
Evil deeds at night. Oh, I can't wait till it get night.
Yeah. See, he said, we ain't doing none of that. We not taking none of that. And I don't know about y'all, but I love a good light.
Yeah. I'm not a child.
I'm not a night person.
I'm a child of the darkness.
Listen, I'll be like, what time it is? Oh, it's dark.
The sun up, I'm gonna need the shades open.
Exactly. I'm not a good. I don't want to drive at night if I don't have to. Yeah. I'm not a night person. Okay. I'm like, if I can do anything in day, let it be day.
I can sleep when the sun is out.
Same.
Nice warm sun.
Hello, vitamin D.
Yes, I can rest.
Listen, I tell you, I love the sun. And then let me go to the next page.
Oh,
there is none.
That's it.
That's it. That is it, y'all.
For Apocalypse of Peter.
That was the Apocalypse of Peter, which is not in your regular 66 Bible. And I know why.
Teach it. Yes, I know why.
They don't want you knowing this stuff. And they banking that you don't believe it.
Yeah, because even like when when we were in Christianity, when we were in church, you know how I was saying that we're all going to be evil, not evil, equal. We're all going to be equal. Whenever you join, especially the church I was at, he says, okay, well, you have the same rights as privileges as everybody else. They say it, but it's really not true.
No, we used to sing a song.
It's really not true.
You can join it. You got to be, we was already just separating folks.
Yeah. They separated folks from the very beginning. Right. You can do this, but you can't do that because you're not a deacon. Well, then I don't have the same rights as privileges as everybody else, because you just now said there's a hierarchy. You said there's a pastor, there's a deacon, then there's the rest of us.
Absolutely. If anybody knows anything about them hierarchies, I know something about it. Because I was all in them MLM businesses. There was always hierarchy, so I know.
Always. There was always hierarchy.
Somebody at the top, always. I don't care. It's always. But and this is a blessing, because when we get to our everlasting day, none of that will be there.
Yeah. And then don't be like no visiting preacher at a church and the pulpit ain't big enough for you. They gonna scoot over and make room just for you to be up on that one step. Like, is it that serious? Just go sit down. You get your own table. Pastor got their own table.
Why would you sit with the common folks?
Yeah. Pastors got their own tables. Why can't you eat with everybody else? Or how you gonna know your people, your congregation?
Listen, those
you already separating yourself and your little family. That's not pastor's family. So
right, girl.
Equal. That's not community minded.
No, it is community minded, because on first Sunday we feed the community.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happens on second and third and fourth Sunday, y'all, but on first Sunday,
we give them a piece of chicken.
They got hash browns, a little bit of eggs. I'm just telling you what they did. They did. So they just have different definition of community.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe your definition is a little altered.
Yeah.
But we not,
because they want to make it feel like they're doing something.
Oh, they're doing good.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen, high five.
Yes.
But we're not talking to the good. We want the righteousness, because righteousness is going to be displayed on that eternal day.
Yes.
There's not going to be a good in that day.
Yeah. It's just like when people get in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, I don't like
they will buy you some groceries.
But listen,
let January 2nd hit.
Right.
You can start with the spirit gone.
Right. The spirit left on the 27th, okay? At 12 a.m., okay?
Holiday spirit gone. So we don't feel that no more.
No.
You just gonna be
no.
And then you talk about the homeless. You need to get a job, like.
But where's your spirit?
Yeah.
Where's the holiday spirit? Hey, the spirit is like Hasatan. He'd be like,
he gone. Holiday up.
I'm out. That's if y'all ever notice when we were reading, Hasatan will get people in trouble and then be out.
Yep.
But then we'll claim like I did this and I did that. You didn't see my works, like I did that, but bro, you left too.
Left him,
and that's how he is, and that's how these people are too.
Yep.
My son was like, I like when people are nice during this time. I said that they're making a choice. Sir, that's just a choice. They're choosing to do that. Sir, you can be like that all year long.
You're supposed to be like that.
All year long. This ain't no time that you choose to be nice just because for 30 days I'm going to be nice. Listen, that's fake. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Be your whole self.
All day.
All day.
364 days of the year.
Right. I like how you did that. Ain't 365. All right.
Some of y'all caught that.
I caught it. Caught it. All right, listen. I'm just gonna head out now because it's Thursday, and as you all know, Auntie Shelly on the beat.
But
she has an Enoch discussion coming to us at 6 p.m. So we don't want to. I don't want to
disturb her. Short today.
So we're going a real short. I appreciate y'all.
Stay tuned for the next book. Yeah, we don't even know we. We do. We kind of
know.
We kind of do.
Yeah. Don't miss it though. Don't you miss it. You gonna see.
Whole new book.
A whole new book. So we are no longer in here. But I still would say Purchase this book for yourself. It's the best $35 in change.
Yes.
No, I think it's just $35. 00. Best $35 that you're gonna ever spend. Okay. Get this book for yourself.
Yeah.
For yourself.
Because you know we've been reading pretty deep stuff in this book.
Absolutely.
You're gonna want to go back and reference it.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
And believe it.
What? We got you, Shawnee.
Yeah. We got you. I gotta stop doing that. That hurts. All right. Well, we will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Appreciate my auntie and uncle joining us, chasing our history. Pastor, we love you. First Lady, we love you. And yeah, everyone else, our family, thank you.
Yes. Always feel free to jump on here and give us some history.
Absolutely.
I love that history stuff.
Yeah, please.
Be hooking it up.
Yes, please. Please be let us know. Let us know. In fact, he did drop a bomb on us on
Shabbat.
On Shabbat too. But also when we were reading the Negro question about what's that brother name? Not brother. You know what I'm talking about.
We read about it.
Yeah, I know, but I know. It's King James.
Oh.
Yeah, he was breaking it down too.
Yeah,
so I actually have to go back in that and maybe reread that and figure out what I said. Because he was dropping, came through that, but it was still, I was like, oh, I didn't know that wasn't the King James that wrote the Bible.
Yeah.
It was a whole lot, y'all. But if y'all haven't done so, please go to the Chasing Our History on YouTube and go ahead and like and subscribe because, like she said, Auntie Shelly on the beat was saying, listen, the history is it, okay?
It helps you hook it all up.
Yes, and this is our history. This is not a religion, okay? The system has changed our Bible, turned it into a religion, but really it's our history.
Yeah.
And we are able to put that together with Pastor Keith Wilkins and Auntie Charnette to put it together. And he literally, he don't name it Chasing Our History for nothing.
Nothing, right.
He's literally chasing it.
Our history. Because a lot of that stuff I wouldn't even know, like even how some of the slaves were treated.
Absolutely.
Like we went through way more than I thought.
Listen, I just thought it was just like some bad things. But no, it was so wicked, atrocious. Yes. And even that ain't like
don't even describe it.
It don't even describe how they did us as a people, y'all. They treated, as y'all know, they treated dogs better. But listen, he's actually going and chasing history so we can pass this history down to our children and they actually get real history. Listen, my kid's teacher be like, oh my gosh. I was like, listen, don't teach my kid that.
Yeah.
Can she opt out of that?
Yeah.
That's not true. That's not true, ma'am. I can tell you. So listen, but it's all because I have stuff like that that I know. So please, if you haven't, go to YouTube and just type in Chasing Our History and then subscribe. It's that easy. Make sure you logged into your Google so you can subscribe.
Yeah, you will not regret it.
Yep, and be blessed, okay? Chasing Our History. As I'm telling you, I want to make sure that I'm subscribed, okay? And we done. And I'm already subscribed. Look at that. Easy. That's what it looked like. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that.
The light is...
See? You see my Uncle Keith? You see him? See him? Go ahead. He in the car chasing the history, okay? In there. Go ahead and do that for us, all right? All right, you all. We love you.
We love you.
We will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe. And if you are a lover of truth, make sure you like and subscribe this channel. All right? Bye.
Bye. Shalom.
Shalom.